It's been a while since we recapped NXT. The name TAKEOVER is gone. But Oh We Wrasslin is still here, and you know how we do it. We kicking it off. More music from Man 95. This is Mosh. It's Over by Man 95. TAKEOVER is over. That's crazy, y'all. They took away the name TAKEOVER. Who would have thought that would have mattered? I'm a damn wrestling fan. Man 95, it's over.
It's quiet, no phone calls, so I call you back and you don't answer. I guess it's your loss. It's awkward now, we don't speak much. What we talked about, you couldn't keep up. I lost touch, no you lost sight. Either way we lost something, I felt plight. Nobody said it would be easy, I know, but I ain't never been about the bull, so I'll go. What you wanted, I couldn't give you, and what I needed, it wasn't in you. Ain't no time for pointing fingers and placing blame, but you ain't the same girl, just cause your face the same. Now it ain't no space to gain. Wait around, I think I better explain some things, cause you wrong, girl. It was all good just a week ago. Now it's fuck you through the speakerphone. It's the three things that we say. I can't take that bullshit. It's over. It's over. So now I'm fucking everybody, huh? I guess I beat your ass.
I'm glad y'all can't see me. I'm Diddy bopping right now. I'll tell you what.
I guess there's something that I should have asked you, huh? I knew you wouldn't keep it real though. See, now you fucked yourself, no deal though. Cause on the low she was feeling me. Told me everything that you had concealed, ho. Weak niggas you was tricking on. Now you looking like a jump that they shitted on. I was a fool cause I should've known. See me and you, man, we could've grown. But fuck that, the official ending's no longer pending. It's over, ain't no mending. Apologies or befriendings. This whole time you was pretending. Fuck your opinion. It was all
Oh We Wrasslin, we back. We took notes.
Fuck you through the speakerphone. It's the three things that we say.
We took notes.
I can't take.
I think Dre might work today.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh We Wrasslin podcast, Man 95, it's over. Oh, hit the Diddy bounce with me.
This bitch is crazy. This fucking bitch is crazy. It's the three things that we say. I can't take that bullshit. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It was all good just a week ago. Now it's fuck you through the speakerphone. It's the three things that we say.
Your mic is muted. God damn it. Episode 35. 35. 35th. It's the 35th episode.
I messed up my own greeting.
Swirling mass. Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
For my black queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You are
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
Number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, time. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in wrestling God. Yeah, just gonna have to be mad. That's just mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit swallow. You nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers, who as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what? What is your favorite finish move? Favorite? It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this
God damn it. It's your photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you put me on.
Yeah, I was about to say this. Hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I will play the street fight.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass. But
Alright, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's, it's money in the bank.
It's like, you gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
It goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
wow, dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Turn my mic up. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Turn our mother loving mic up. Dre, it's been months. This is a fun fact. You want to know something? I went back and looked because I had free time after I watched TakeOver again. Yo, I'm sorry, excuse me, not TakeOver, War Games. Excuse me, pardon me. NXT was the most talked about thing on Oh We Wrasslin podcast. And since 2.0 started, legit, we have not reviewed, recapped, mentioned nothing about NXT 2.0, but we're here. We are here. Like I said, TakeOver left, but we still here. We still support War Games, the pay-per-view War Games. TakeOver is gone. No more TakeOver.
Look, man.
I'm gonna get into that later.
For the both of us, man. We wrestling fans at heart, man. It could be two people wrestling in a bar. You know what I'm saying? like I like wrestling, so like I'm gonna tune in and then make my evaluation based off of that. But man, before we get started, I will say just from the very tip of this isn't even TakeOver no more, which is wild, but rightfully so, because it definitely is a new era. I ain't too mad at it. I am, but I'm not. I get the direction they're trying to go in, getting younger talent, because all AEW really had until they start taking the WWE people is the younger talent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like they need to have their own, but man, they need to get people who are passionate about wrestling, not just like somebody who's a football star who couldn't make it to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying?
So I called
Stuff like
this.
that.
You go back to past episodes. I called it. This was Vince was doing. I'm gonna start getting clips when people was saying I was wrong, and it happens. I said that Vince want new superstars. The Indies, I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to step to the side. Vince want his people to make it. They are his people going to the main roster like it ain't nothing already. But we not talking about the main roster. We talking about NXT, and I will say it's kind of working. It's a start, like you said. It's the really the dawn. This is the start, the stamp of who they want their top people to be. And I will say there's ups and downs, boy. Some of these people, boy, don't need to be. No, Vince, no. Like, no. You know how you about to reach or something, your grandmother pop you real quick on your hand? That no. Like Vince, some of these people no. I said it earlier, and Gerard mentioned it too. So I'm gonna give credit where credit due, because even though I said it, he said it first. Great minds think alike. You know what? I'm gonna stay in order. I'm gonna save that for the main event. Because boy, there's low key. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna save it, but I just want to put a little spoiler for y'all. There's somebody I see jobber potential. I'm gonna say right now, like big jobber potential. I don't see anything. You know what? Never mind.
I got one of those too.
Yeah. Okay. We gonna talk. I hope it's the same one, because boy, I want to. Oh.
I don't know. Mine's is the main event.
Yes. Turn your mic up.
Okay.
Turn your mic
We gonna wait.
up.
We gonna wait.
I love it. Somebody is going. We have to make a Hall of Shame.
Had at least like, oh, you're in the match. Like, I didn't know you were there.
We have to name our Hall of Shame, bro. It can't just be the Spirit Squad list or something, or it could be that, because somebody needs to make it. And then somebody, I'm sorry.
I want to.
You're not the first person, so don't worry.
It's so hard to compare this to the other NXT, because the other NXT, in my opinion, was the best wrestling show out there, bro. I had NXT better. I don't care about the ratings, because when people bring up ratings, like WWE, by that account, WWE is like the greatest wrestling show. But that doesn't mean just because you have better ratings that you're the better show. You know?
One thing I can say about our podcast, Oh We Wrasslin, one thing we really don't talk about, like if you listen to old episodes, we usually slander the superstar or the owner that brings up ratings. Like we always slander the person that talks about ratings. Where we want what we watch, what's on our TV, what's gonna make us come back.
I don't care what the ratings are. Not that night. Like the rating doesn't mean you're the better show, you know. Exactly. So when I'm seeing, I thought NXT was better. It was a more serious show presentation wise. The women off the top is just stand out leaps and bounds. It was so good that they had to like snatch up like dang near the whole roster on 2 different occasions just to help the main roster, you know, because like it was clearly way better than it. And they constantly do that every time they get a good little thing going. They're like, all right, let's bring up like a handful of these people and job them out. You know, even though they ain't got no real plan for them, just, I don't like that show's better than our main show, you know?
Right. Like I said, this was a dawn of new era. So you're going to hear my reviews. You know, long time listeners, you know how I like to do. I like to do the fan side and the business side. I really watch this as a scout, so you're going to hear some critique from me. You might not like it, but remember, I'm scouting as I'm looking as future talent who I will book for a promotion. Some of these people was great. Some people I see stars. Like there's somebody I'm about to critique, but at the end, I'm about to give them all the credit. Trust me, it's like that. But here we go, War Games.
Yo,
what you no?
At
Yes,
the top of War Games. We at War Games. And
okay,
I want to
we
start
at War Games.
Top, the very opening. No. I'm talking the very tippity
I
top.
like it. I
I'm
like it. I
talking
like
about
it. I
the
like it.
opening
I like
video
it.
package.
Notes.
This is
He
what
took notes.
NXT does
He took
better.
notes, y'all.
This is what WWE does better than any other promotion, bro.
Hands
Their
down.
video
Hands down.
packages
Hands
are
down.
the creme de la creme, bro. That's why even with GM Wars watching this, like there was like I was in GM Wars mode even watching this, bro. And this is one of the things like I be joking at times, be like, bro, because like I always shout you out even on my channel. You know what I'm saying? I always be like, yo, rightfully so. I'm like, Sir Frost is the creator of GM Wars. I was watching your show on YouTube for like a good year because I'm not for several years, but I was watching your show for at least 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Time flies by. But I was watching your show on YouTube for like 2-3 years before you even linked up. Like, yo, let's do the thing this time around. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I consider
killing it.
Killing it, bro. I've been following the thing for years. So I'm saying, I'm like, I consider your brand, the side of it, like the WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still like learning. I'm taking tips when I'm watching your videos. Like, oh, yo, I didn't know I could do this. I know. You know what I'm saying? And your video packages, bro. It just reminded me of this. I'm like, yeah, this is next level. This is that big dog, right? You know what I'm saying? When you see the video
United we stand. I'm trying for United we stand.
Level, like, yeah, like, you know, like it's just like it just adds that variety to it. So it's not just
side note for the gamers, go follow the whole effing show on Twitch and Facebook.
And the power of a video package, bro. Because like you said, we ain't been watching NXT for a minute. I know I haven't watched since Halloween Havoc. I didn't know who a lot of people were in this match on this card tonight. It was a lot of first time, like, all right, I might have seen a meme of people, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll wait until we get to that matchup, but out the gate, that video package was crazy. And I liked that little hip hop track that they was using with the background music.
With Offset,
that hip hop was, yo, I'm like, they need to keep that song because that was going.
You can tell they trying to keep it younger. You could tell.
Yeah, I was rocking with that off the rip.
Like I said, it's 2.0. I'm giving them credit due. Like I said, this is a critique. Like I'm really in scout mode. I don't know how it happened. As soon as it started, and the women, let's get into it. I'm sorry. The NXT War Games match kicked off the show. I'll drop my lighter. Sorry. Sorry, the War Games opening match. Cora Jade, Kaylee Ray, Raquel Gonzalez, Io Shirai versus Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai. Now, Dre, we being wrestling fans, us knowing storylines and wrestling, like I said, the most we going on is video packages and the wrestlers that's in front of us. So I'm not going to lie. This is where the critique started, and there's some ups and some shocking. Like I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got a hot take.
Yep. Yep. This more than any match I probably have more negatives on this match than any other matchup, but at the same time, I have a gang of positives at the same time. It was like that John Cena type of match.
Yup.
For all the negatives I had, I
right
still
now.
enjoyed the matchup though. You know what I'm saying?
He's spitting.
I enjoyed
Facts.
the matches, even
yo, I'm not gonna. Yo, I know I enjoyed the matches because that after the match was done, we're gonna, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get a recap. We're just doing the summary. But bro, it's like when it was done, that's when it started. I was like, yo, I'm in scout mode. Like there was stuff in that match I was peeping that made me like, yo, I'm not even gonna watch this as a fan. Like I'm gonna watch this as a scout and a newbie because a lot of these people's new to me. So let's say
I'll
walk
intentions of trying to like scout or any GM war type anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, none of that. It just
match started. As soon as I saw Cora Jade come down to the entrance with the skateboard, I was like,
this is why we are both on the same show.
Yo,
mic up. Instant cringe. I'm not gonna lie to you. I instantly cringed. I will admit it. I was like, oh, the skateboard though, and she wrote on the skateboard.
She reminded me of like Dakota Kai when she first started NXT. Green as a mug, but just the potential, you know.
Yeah,
I had the same feeling for Gigi when I seen Gigi.
Hold on, because Gigi, I ain't gonna lie. I know Gigi thick, but like I said, I was being a scout. I was watching her as a talent because I know some people to watch this is ignorant. Yes, I'm talking to some of y'all. I know what y'all mean. I know y'all gonna pull up some photos of Gigi. We not doing that right now.
Nah, man. You know what? I'm disappointed in Gigi in that aspect because it's like they had her.
Okay. Oh no. All right. Yo, you got me reading the wrong notes. Let me go back.
Yeah. What's going on here, WWE?
Wait,
she's getting a little bit more.
No,
more toxic attraction.
Mandy is the star.
Man, she's supposed to be the
like
star.
now. But what I'm saying, all right, now if you want to be realistic, let's be in the business. Like, all right, some of y'all don't like this, ladies, but it's real. Like, sex sells. So you got to think like WWE is not stupid. They pay attention to their stuff, guaranteed. Not Vince per se, but you know the other people. They know. Come on, now Gigi was trending off of that. Like, let's be real. Notice, but what I'm saying is, she can't outshine Mandy because if they wear the same shorts, yo, 3-0.
There's a reason they had her cover up because she had the biggest booty out of her group.
That's what I'm telling you. That's why Mandy, that's why Mandy had those shorts and Gigi had those shorts that was, if you look, they was cut, everything. But they was extended. I'm just telling you, like marketing wise.
Mandy pulled a Shawn Michaels, Ahmed Johnson. You can't do that no more.
Oh my, facts. No, real. That's a good enough. You're funny. You're funny. I'm slacking. I'm slacking. This was a rush episode, y'all, because he definitely deserves a clap for something. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. Man. I'm not gonna lie. This is for me and you. This is for you and I.
Guys, relax. RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
All right, you wildin'.
All right, before we get serious, I gotta stay nonsense for one more minute. I gotta be petty for one more minute. Vince, we gave you your flowers at the start. I started with the compliment. You know, it's a compliment sandwich. So before I said something nice, and I'm gonna say something critical. And then I'm gonna let Frost say something nice because I don't know what to say. But yo, amazing video package.
Right.
But after the video package, after Beth Phoenix announced it was a final show and everything, they did a bird's eye view camera angle. And you could see the entire audience, and you could count the people in that building, bro. Like, I didn't do it, but you could count.
What up, G?
Bro, now that hurt. It looks so bad. I was like, man, don't none of these wrestlers deserve.
Oh, I wrote this down. That's why we on the same.
And you know what that made me think of, bro? When
I can't see it. It was sloppy writing.
How small that.
Wait, let me say it before you go say it. Let me see if this is what you about to say. I'm gonna let you finish. I just want to say this real quick. I kind of thought they was adding audio.
I don't think they was adding audio. What I thought was, you remember that video that they just had surface of the dude having people in the crowd being surgeons that go in the crowd
mid. Every single thing in it is mid.
It looked like the entire crowd, dang near, was freaking the Performance Center.
Yo, you're funny. That's right.
Wear civilian clothes.
You're
Bring a kid if you can. Bring a couple people who aren't. Because man, it looked real nasty. Like that crowd looked. That was a Ring of Honor crowd, bro.
Oh, you don't get to go home happy.
Oh,
that's a impact. I've seen better Impact crowds than that, bro. Like, so man, like where
He hurt my feelings.
Damn right I did.
Bro, that's like, you remember when you would see Dynamite, when Dynamite was like going on the road and everything, and then you'd see Full Sail and you'd be like, dang, Full Sail, like go on the road, like get out of Full Sail. But now when you see that, you're like, go back to Full Sail, bro, because like, man, that looks bad, bro. It looks like going to like your nephew's high school football game, and like they don't even have chairs, and they just got like the little block. You got like the block, and you can throw like a little blanket over there. You know,
no Arn Anderson gunshots today. Damn,
so nasty, bro. I was like, bro, this looks. I'm like, yeah, I could see Gargano going. Yeah, I don't see why everybody.
Honestly, before we start the match, another take. You could tell it was the new start because it's like people are leaving. Like people are leaving and they letting it be known. Like, I'm not gonna lie. As like I said, I was in scout mode. So if I'm already a fan of you, I know how you act. I know your energy. Like I'm, wrestling fan. Kyle O'Reilly, bro. I'm in. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm all in, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Bro, my story's gonna happen. Undisputed Era versus the Elite. We stay in NXT. But yeah, Kyle O'Reilly's out. Johnny Gargano. Oh my gosh.
Let's get back on track because
okay. But Beth, I brought that up because I'm still gonna stay on track, but I'm gonna start because Beth. I kind of like Beth Phoenix as commentary. I really like the NXT commentary. I ain't gonna hold you. Like everybody played off each other. Everybody didn't try to overdo it. Like Beth said enough. Like Wade Barrett is great. Real talk. I'm a fan of Wade on commentary.
I somehow enjoyed this women's matchup, even though I probably shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was
why you shouldn't? No, let's get into it. No,
let's get to the women. Let's get to the women match.
Yeah, no, that's wrong match.
Yeah, but this is the one match where I was critiquing it, and I'm looking at my notes where I felt like, dang, man, I listened to too much Jim Cornette podcasts because like I'm starting to pick up things that like he would make a point about, and it's so true to this matchup, bro. Like this match was.
I feel like I did the same, but I'm gonna say it right now. I enjoyed the match. After all the critique, I enjoyed that match.
I enjoyed it, but it was booked wrong. But to start,
yes and no.
Kaylee Ray. I'll explain in a minute. It's gonna be very soon that I explain to, but we start with Kaylee Ray
and Dakota Kai.
Yes, sir.
I took notes.
With the bat. Dakota breaks out 6 kendo sticks wrapped together like a Japanese animation weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They get in the ring, and as soon as the match starts, no one uses the weapons. They like basically was pointless. It was just like they basically walked in with a weapon for a prop, like you know.
Yeah, that part didn't bother me.
Weapon, you know, but
didn't bother me.
I didn't have too much.
It was the way to introduce the weapons.
You know? Just like,
it was the way to bring the weapons in the ring. That's why
they didn't use it at all, bruh. And they had some good wrestling, so I was cool with that, you know, because I was just like, man, why are you going for the weapons to begin with?
What you mean?
Like,
She ended up, hold on, I got it written down. They did use it. Because matter of fact, when they did use it, I wrote it down. I did not like that spot. It was trash.
If they did, it was so quick.
The the Kindle stick part when they laid the Kindle sticks across the ropes.
No, because I got that coming up a little later. But when they very first start off, they did some good train wrestling. Dakota Kai and Kaylee Ray. They dropped those weapons real quick, but Kaylee, man, all right. Kaylee was in my opinion, she was if there's an MVP, what would you call like the least valuable person in the matchup? She might be the least valuable person on the entire pay-per-view, and that hurts for the simple fact for me to say that. For the simple fact, because she's so experienced, bruh. But she was for one reason to me, bruh. I heard her talk to her opponent on 2 occasions, bruh. Like the next one of those little botch fests that they do, she gonna be all over that thing, dog. She was talking to Dakota Kai, and then she was talking to Gigi, and I was just like, bro, I heard you like 2 times to Dakota Kai. 2 times I heard her to Dakota Kai early on. It was just them in the matchup. Then by the time Gigi gets the matchup, I got another half like, dang, she talking to Gigi now. Like she's too loud. Like, work on your voice or don't talk. Go over it before the match start. If you're not a quiet person, if you can't whisper, then go over your match before the match. Cause like that took me out of the match like on 3 occasions, her talking, bro. Like,
yeah, we've been working together too long because we can actually start agreeing on stuff because that's crazy. Because at first I was about to say you wildin', but
her moves and offense.
But listen, no, I agree, but no, I'm about to give you credit, which made me take away credit from her going back in scout mode. She was talking and bring up Cora Jade. There was a time where she called the move and I didn't hear her, but I know when she did it because like she did the hair thing and she did the snap mirror and she did her move. I didn't hear her talking nothing. And that makes me say like, she has a lot of hair. Like, why am I hearing you talk? Like, you have a lot of hair. That's a cheat thing from wrestling. Like, people with a lot of hair, that's a cheat.
Right.
Like, if you know the business, it's a lot easier to cover hair. That's why you see, like, Edge, and if you watch Jericho, they'll do a move, and then after they say they spot, they flip their hair. Like, what? Like, you have a lot of hair. Low-key, you might have the most hair in the match. You might have the most hair in that match, to be real. So shout out to like I said, Corey J. We're gonna get into it, but
one of those 2 times was that kendo stick spot.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like that spot at all. I didn't like that.
You know what I didn't like about that spot? I liked when she slammed her belly first on the kendo sticks. That was painful. You know what I didn't like? When she did it, there was 15 seconds left, and this is where I'm going to sound like Jim Cornette, and this is where I say the booking of the matchup was completely wrong. Completely wrong.
Completely wrong? I wouldn't say
completely wrong in the psychology of this reason. You have the baby faces with the handicap advantage through the whole matchup.
Not even the baby face. It was at one point. At one point they had the Kindle sticks.
No. Look, you could do that. You shouldn't do it. The only way you could do that is if the person that's the heel is a monster heel. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're like that,
like Brock Lesnar type stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Then you could do that, but you don't have little Dakota Kai, you know what I'm saying, who just got slammed belly first onto the kendo sticks, have another person come out to jump her. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, and what happened was, because of that, the roles automatically switched, bruh. And when Old Girl came out, the fans were not on her side. They were chanting, "You can't skate." And while they were chanting, "You can't skate" to Cora Jade, they were chanting for Gigi. "We want Gigi." So it's like, you just had put the baby faces in the heel position, in the baby face position, because now the heel got to fight a 2-on-1 advantage,
right?
A 2-on-3 advantage, a 3-on-4. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that was whole backwards, and the whole time they got them back later on, but up until this point, when it was just Cora Jade and Kaylee against Dakota, they were rooting for Toxic Attraction in the heels. And it's like, if you were trying to establish your heels and your baby faces, you did a terrible job, because you done turned the crowd against your baby faces, and you got them
double turn
on the heel. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't by design. You know what I'm saying? So they eventually got it back, but in that sense,
after Cora came out, Gigi came out, and let's talk about Gigi. Since Gigi came out, talking about Gigi, like I said, yo, Gigi is a future star.
Facts.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna add this, Dre. There's something I want to run by you, but I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start getting people that don't really watch wrestling at all, and have them watch wrestling and get their opinion.
That would be fire.
Because I'll tell you this right now, and I know I'm not wilding. This is how I know I'm not wilding. Like I said, I'm gonna get people so y'all know I'm not wilding. The outside viewers, GG is better in ring. Oh, the slander is about to come in. Oh, the comments coming. Is better in ring.
Don't say Mandy.
Then what? She is better than Mandy. Oh my God. I wasn't even gonna say. I was gonna say something more crazy. I had to think about it. I'm not gonna say it. Yo, first of all, let's talk. First of all, I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna get my hot take out the way right now. Mandy is still green. Her character, yes, her character is fire. Her attraction, get it, but her wrestling, bro, no. In that match, she was trash.
Okay,
she was trash.
Right.
I don't see what y'all see in ring from
psychology.
Mandy.
The psychology from one aspect, yes, but from the psychology character standpoint, knowing her character and the psychology, yes, she got that
right
down.
now. Let's see how long this lasts.
But hey, I wrote down this note.
Gigi is a future
I wrote
star.
down this note.
She's gonna be better than Becky.
In a parallel universe. This was my parallel universe note. This is the only parallel universe note I got. The fans were chanting for Mandy before she entered the match, and I was like, do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. I never thought I would hear the fans. Granted, it was 1,000 people there, but granted, I never thought 1,000 people chanting, "We want Mandy," bro. I was like, where am I at? What year is this? What planet am I on? But you know what? Mandy, with the fan service, let the cakes out. So you know what?
Exactly. That's the only reason why. Like I said, as a scout, other than the look, she was horrible in that ring. Horrible.
I did like when she very first came in. Girl's arm was hurt, and she went over there and really.
I did like that. Like I said, she do got the.
Like. That's what I'm talking about, the psychology. I'm like, yeah, she really.
Yeah, she is starting to get it. That was impressive. I give you that. That was very impressive.
It's
like she went straight over there. It's horrible, but it's horrible though.
Work on it,
like, what's gonna happen when she? Yo, my God!
I'll be trying to give Mandy the benefit.
She's I know the champion.
She came from the dirt. She came from the dirt. Like, she's the one pretty face that actually paid the dues. She went from Tough Enough, bro. Like,
I agree. Well, she
like
not
that, I
tough
gotta give
enough.
her a due. She went through tough
She
enough.
is horrible.
She was on
Gigi is
NXT forever.
fire.
But it's just
Yeah,
like, damn, you went through tough enough all those years in
and
NXT,
you
went up
still
to
not.
WWE, went back to NXT, and you still green. Like, how many years can you be green?
Yo, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to be alone in that. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, you ever like start a job and you ask them like, yo, how long you think it's gonna take for me to like learn everything? So like I don't like really like need to ask anybody for anything. Like I'm just like good on my own. You ever ask I asked that at my last job, and they was like, yeah, it's gonna take you about like 4 years, 5 years. I'm like, 5 years? It should not take me 5 years to know one. Mandy is that like, yo, it's gonna take you about like 10 years, Mandy. Like, it's gonna take you about 10 years for you not to be great, Mandy. Like,
all right, we'll see. You know what? I'll eat my words because she's gonna have to have a single match.
I think you might be right. In ring, I might give it to Oh Girl. But everything else,
I hope it's EO
first. Got that presence too, though. Geeky definitely got that presence. And here's the funny thing. This is what I was saying.
Is fire.
This is why I was saying. Fire. Yo, this is why I said the cheeks being covered on Gigi. That was by design. I don't know who the decision came from.
That's what I'm saying.
But that was by design to hinder her, bruh, because they were chanting for Gigi. They were chanting for Gigi first. You know what I'm saying? When they were both locked in the cage waiting to enter the match, fans wanted Gigi first. So
that's what I'm saying.
Automatically, that already proves she was the star of the whole matchup, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to be real. She was over, bro. She did.
I hate to say that, but
she was doing a great job in the ring. She has a character. Like, I love the aggressive. Like, she's strong style wrestle for me. Right. So in the ring, she already get a plus. like her whole move set is like strong style to me. I'm watching this match and I'm like, yo, Gigi is going off. Like, she is MVP. No, it's
supposed to be heels. They're supposed to be heels, but this match was booked like they're baby faces because the fans chant, "We want Gigi," which
I give them credit. Mandy did make it
get her as soon as they asked for. Here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're gonna just keep that in mind because that happened once, it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? But Gigi gets the matchup. She got a wild star presence to her. She's definitely like one of the next future ones.
Future star, bro. In her
like and Corey were the two people I was like, yo, I want to draft them. Like the next.
Wait, what's the other girl name?
Cora Jade, the skater.
Okay. And oh no, not Cora Jade. What's the other healthy toxic one?
Toxic. What was her name? JC something.
Yup, JC. I'm sorry, y'all. She. Yo. Like y'all said, y'all want to treat the women like men, so we are. Yo, so she's one of the people that's a jobber to me, bro. I just gonna keep it 100, like.
Oh man, yeah, facts. Facts.
Like, bro, like. Look. See, we not even sexist. Guess what? We might as well. I'm putting on there. You said facts. So she's on the Spirit Squad list. We got a female Spirit Squad. We got a female Spirit Squad member. Shout out to JC, KC, yeah, the third healthy toxic member. I'm sorry, I did not like the in-ring performance.
You know what I also didn't like, bro? You know what, like really? All right, so the heels is already having to wrestle babyface, but then you have Io Shirai come in the match, bro. And upon coming in the matchup, Io Shirai gets blasted by Dakota Kai. She got no offense.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. And y'all know I'm an Io Shirai fan, but that was low key fire. I'm sorry. That was low key fire. That gave me a War Games feeling. I had to separate my bias to liking the match. That was a War Game feelings. That made me like, okay, they wilding. Because Io literally stepped in the ring.
Yeah, she got her head kicked off. And
I ain't gonna lie, I loved it. I was
just like, I'm like, man, they're making the bad guys look like the good guys look weak. You know what I'm saying? They got the
advantage. They should though.
They get it worked by 2 people though. They should be when it's 3-on-2, the opposite with the villains with the numbers advantage, bro. Like when it's 3-on-2, need the baby face and you getting wrecked, bro. Like you trash baby faces, bro. You jobber baby faces. You know?
Not really. Hell no. Io Shirai would never be looked as a jobber.
But that was
and it worked out. Cause talk about Jade.
It worked out though.
I ain't gonna hold you. I still have critique for Jade, but mission complete. Like even though it probably didn't end like that, what they trying to do for Cora Jade, they did a good job. At the end, I really was a fan. I'm not gonna lie, I was a big fan of Io snapping Cora Jade arm back in place. I was a fan of that.
You're getting a little head because when Io comes in here, gets blasted or whatever, right? The fans is still treating the baby faces like the heels and treating the heels like the baby faces, and they do it again.
See, I even wrote it down here. Where you at? Exactly where you at? No, before that, I wrote Cora did a sloppy Karana to Kai, and then I wrote at that point the fans was behind Gigi. I just want to write that down. At that point, where you at?
I'm like, bro, like the fans is not feeling the baby faces at all, bro. Like they totally in the match order. I feel like played a factor in that, you know. But JCJ comes out.
She bring in the tables.
Boom! She brings out the tables as soon like any heel when they heel that we want the table. They'll tease it, or they'll even be like, nope. You know what I'm saying? She was just like, whoop, like, here you go, fan service immediately. Like, for the heel to do it, I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah, I even wrote in my notes, KCJ kind of sloppy. Yeah, I wrote that in my notes.
Yeah. But it's at that time, because she didn't do nothing notable since she came in. From the time JCJ came in, she didn't do nothing since she brought the table into the match.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the baby faces finally get the crowd on their side. Io Shirai wipes out everybody. She just goes on like a hot tag without getting a hot tag.
Yeah,
she just wrecks. That match went to like the next level. I'm like, all right, now Io's cooking. We here now. You know what I'm saying? Like Io's like, all right, I let the rookies and the people who ain't had their takeovers and they time to shine and be established. You know, I'll let y'all get y'all little camera time. Now it's time for the OGs to handle business. You know, and she took that level, bro, to the point fans finally like, all right, we on y'all side now. And shout out to Cora Jade.
For the Swanton.
We are exactly at the same spot. The Swanton bomb from the top rope. Hold up. From the top of the cage.
Yeah, top of the cage. Do you think that was planned?
Crowd back. That's when she won the crowd back. They were against her until that's how jacked up wrestling crowds are, bro. She had to, I don't know if that was a work or not, but if it wasn't. And that's a good thing to have. So salute to you if you were working us.
Yeah, but that's fire.
If you're working us, salute to you extra. Because I believed it. Because of the spot. It's believable. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But, bruh, she had to break her shoulder for y'all to...
You ain't lying.
Y'all were against her, so she broke her shoulder. She had to break bones for y'all to turn to her. Dog, like, dang, is that what it takes y'all savages?
It worked. That's the type of NXT crowd. I mean, they getting 2.0 actions when they used to TakeOver. I hate to say it. It's levels. We're gonna talk about that then, though. We're gonna talk about that.
They don't deserve a TakeOver performance though, because it wasn't a TakeOver crowd, man. That crowd was...
Oh, well, but I did write down. But Cora Jade is only 20 years old. That you gotta give her credit for that.
Can't even drink.
And she was in a War Games match. It's crazy.
That's insane. That's insane.
Okay, Raquel comes out now. She brings in all the chairs and a shovel.
Raquel was struggling. She came out. She was struggling to find her prop. Everybody else got their prop immediately. Everybody had something different.
Let her live. Let her live.
The chair, the bat. Raquel come out. She got to throw everybody else's prop because she cannot find her. She will not let it go. She finally get the sledgehammer, bro. Or not the sledgehammer, the shovel.
The shovel.
She should have did a golden one just to make fun of Cody and just put his ugly tattoo on it. Just
then she sprayed toxic attraction with
Cody
the fire extinguisher. Okay.
Since Cody can't let it go.
Oh my gosh, no. Shout out to Raquel with the spot with putting Dakota Kai in the trash can and doing the Cesaro swing.
Bruh,
I like that spot. That was fire.
That was the spot of the match. I mean, that's top 3 spots of the match.
That was fire.
That was
fire. That was fire.
Super.
But she was swinging a human being in a trash can. That is like the whole human being. Like that was fire.
I'm not about to incriminate myself right now, man.
Yeah, don't do it.
So say I put somebody in the trash can before.
Not so.
That's sad. What I loved about.
Shout out to Joe, allegedly. Allegedly, shout out to my boy Joe.
Cooler. but it gave me flashbacks. It was like, yeah, I remember that.
All right, Mandy Rose enters last. The Cheeks followed inside the ring last. I mean, Mandy Rose.
Yo, when I'm taking my notes, I got in parentheses, I got either a positive or a negative.
Frost dry snitching. What I dry snitch doing?
Mandy got 2 positives. Mandy got 2 positives for the Cheeks coming out.
Yo, stop. Yeah, that was a bar. Okay, I see what you did.
One for each cheek.
That was a bar. Okay, but you still
guys, relax. RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
Mandy wants to hear these comments, sir.
No, she doesn't. That's why she
doesn't. What are we talking? All she does is. All right, I'm gonna switch the subject. Yo, damn, Mandy has the cakes out.
Yo, no, Cora Jade. I'm skipping. Cora Jade gets the victory. Cora Jade.
Yo, terrible finish, bro. This was by far the worst finish of the whole show. Worst finish of the whole show. Do you recall how it finished?
Yes, I do. With the one arm, and then she rolled her up. Well, she looked amazed. And then she rolled her. Yes,
bro, it happened so quick. I didn't even peep what happened. I went back and watched like
I did too. Yo, that's crazy. I
have to go back 3 times because I have to go a little further back to see like, all right, what happened?
Yeah.
Raquel Gonzalez hit her finisher on old girl, but then her and Gigi was wrestling for like 10-15 seconds after that, knock each other out. And then, girl, after being laid down for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds at this point, just goes over there and pins her. Like, bro, like that is the worst finish to the match, bro, I'm just like, that was just dumb,
Dre. We had an hour in Spirit Squad, Hornswoggle, Too Cool, Latino Heat, or Wrestling God.
Let me get the choices again.
Spirit Squad, okay. Hornswoggle, okay. Too Cool, Latino Heat, Wrestling God.
Too Cool. I can't give it a Latino Heat, man. Latino Heat. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
Like, I give it like I want to get like a 3.5, 3.75, really. Like, even though the talking from Kaylee Ray, like, I would definitely put her like she would get the Spirit Squad. Like if it was like individual performance, she would get Spirit Squad. Cora Jade, she established, she won the crowd over. She did a couple of the high spots, like when I'm looking at like the notes, there's like some notes that are moves and then some that are just like things that stuck out. She got a couple of both, so she got a lot of notes on her that are her. So she did a good job at least doing something highlight worthy.
GG MVP.
So it's between Cora, Gigi. EO was probably the MVP for me because EO like turned things around for her whole
she
squad.
Kind of EO did kind of keep the match together
with the baby faces at all until EO turned up.
All right, what's the next match? Like I said, Mandy is green. I just want to put that out there. Casey Jade goes into the Spirit Squad for me. Like she go all the way in there.
Yo, before we get into the next match, man, there was something that really bothered me, bro. Like, all right, so like, I like the intro at the start. This matchup, I liked it more than I disliked it, so I'm giving it an up. So if it was an up or down, I'd give it an up. If it was What Culture or Wrestle Culture, whatever it was called, I'd give it an up, right? But the vignettes that played after that first match.
Yo. So that match is done. Here we go. We sticking with the show. I'm with you.
These are the worst.
Hold on. I wrote right here. I wrote it straight up. This is what the first note say. You want to read it? I'm going to read it with you.
Give it to
Dumb ass redneck for a tag team video. Well, once again, I kept it short and sweet. Dumb ass redneck tag team video. It made no sense.
Like a redneck sitcom. It didn't even feel like wrestling, bro. It felt like it was like for like step by step for like.
Yo, I was like, what
man,
is
like
this, bro?
It was like step by step.
We ain't gonna talk about your boy from New Japan. Oh my god.
Then the one that followed, it was two real
Boa.
The Asian dude.
Boa.
Basically, he's doing the Alexa Bliss Bray Wyatt. He is taking Xylee.
Yeah, no.
Xylee's gimmick, like, all right, you can have my gimmick.
She gave me her powers. Yo, that's so the nasty, first thing bro. I said. So I wrote that down too. I'm like, yo, he did not say she gave me all of her powers. I said, oh, she got fired too?
Yeah. I'm mad because I wrote down the bad vignettes, but I forgot to write down the good one. They had one good one after, or maybe it didn't come up yet. Maybe there was another thing in vignettes.
No, it ain't come up yet. It's a lot of vignettes.
No, there's more. All right, that's it.
There's more. Now we go backstage. With Johnny, Tommaso Ciampa, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight. Johnny definitely hinting. They letting us know. This is Johnny Farewell. Tommaso saying this is for you. This match is for you, most importantly. You can tell Johnny is done. And after that, it's the tag team match. Shoot to you, Dre. This was my bathroom break match. Callow, right? Wait, let me say this. Okay, let me not put it like this. This was my least favorite match. Let me say that. For me personally. Imperial, y'all fire. I do like y'all as a tag team. Y'all display, y'all still good together. I give y'all that. I just I just, 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 I just couldn't get. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. This was one of the new guys that failed. this was the new guy. I'm sorry. This was the. I wrote down. Hold on. I forgot what I described him about. Oh, I wrote tag team match next. Kyle O'Reilly looked like he's done. I wrote that. Looked like he's done. And then I wrote Kyle O'Reilly and Edge Corbin. Edge Corbin. That's what he looked like. Edge and Corbin, they fused together. So Edge Corbin versus Imperial for the tag team titles. That's what you laughing for. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, you are. I mean, yo, Von Wagner is exactly the direction that Vince is trying to go for. You could see it. He wants these tall, 6'6", 240-pound dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the people that you go through the airport or whatever. You know, you go somewhere and they're not critiqued as much to a casual viewer. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they're looking for. They want to grab the casual viewer. When the casual viewer who doesn't watch wrestling, that's why when he said you want to do the thing with the people who don't watch wrestling, have them watch with you. I'm like, that's a great idea, and I want to definitely tune in for that one, because there'll be times where I have family or friends who don't watch wrestling. They might catch a AEW or WWE or something, and their commentary be so like nothing to do with wrestling at all, but it gives you the perception that the outside person looks at some of these people and might
how they see it,
kind of explain why certain people are pushed the way they are and whatever. Like, all right, I see why Roman Reigns is the face of the thing, because to that person who don't watch wrestling, they might see him and be like, yo, he looks like a movie star. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they might try to go in that direction, or it could hurt the other way where like you have someone over and you watching wrestling, and then like you have someone like
Yo, my first real petty critique. I wrote the new the new title segue. You know how they showed the title. I did not like the background music. That bothered me.
On which one?
On the tag team match. Yes, it bothered me. Like when they displayed the tag team titles, I thought Scooby-Doo was playing. Like it really did bother me. Yeah, I'm sorry, yo. I stopped.
How much of this match did you watch?
I mean, all of it, but I wasn't there. It just like I was there, but I wasn't there. It really just didn't. I don't know.
I was here for it. I mean, there's some
spots. Don't get it twisted.
There is nobody to me, Wagner, and I don't know what it is, bro. Like, change the gear, everything. Like, there's just something I don't know. Like
Jobber. Just say it with me.
Yo,
Jobber.
Yo,
what?
He's trying.
If y'all don't want to say it, I'm here to say it for you. Jobber.
Yo, he's trying to do the Braun Breaker thing, but without the charisma attached, to the it factor attached, where like he's trying to get by when he does the move, he'll like hype himself up by and then like it's just like
you seen Hills? Hills. You know the dude with the cut that was on the show? He had the black hair. He had like the boringest personality. That's what he reminded me. The dude on Hills.
They look so out of place. Like that's the very first thing before the match could even get underway, bro. As soon as they came out, I was just like, these two do not go together.
No, I'm telling you.
And
maybe
you know what? Hot take, bro. I really feel, but maybe because they lose in both, they want to give them their own goodbyes. But it would have made more sense for Kyle O'Reilly to have been in that War Games than LA Knight. And if you would have just flipped LA Knight with Von Wagner, I think LA probably been able to make it work better than Kyle. The sense of
because it's more charisma.
He's still gonna be around for continue the story and give it time. Like, but yeah, they did not look like it. But that aside, once the match got underway, man, Kyle O'Reilly, bro, for this, and unfortunately, I wish this was his last NXT matchup, because it looks like he's gonna have that one last match in the steel cage with Von Wagner, you know. But if that's his last NXT matchup, I would have rather been this than that, you know, because he was cooking in this matchup with both members of Imperium. He started the matchup and he had great wrestling with Martel at the beginning. And then he tagged in Fabian, and Fabian and him were cooking, bro. I'm just like, bruh. Like,
yeah, Fabian was cooking.
Fabian was the MVP of the matchup, bro.
Fabian was wilding.
The whole
hands
matchup,
down,
bro.
hands
the
down.
whole matchup, bro. You know, Fabian was roughhousing Kyle. I felt like at the very beginning of the matchup, like he knew Kyle was leaving, so he's like, you know what? Like, I couldn't get away, or I couldn't do this when you're the top dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now that you're leaving, I could go ahead and like work a little bit rougher with you. I could like really lay it in a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was funny because there was 2 times, and he did it to both of them. He did it to Kyle, and he did it to Von Wagner. Next time you watch, if you watch this match back, I want you to watch this match.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Hold on. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I can say what I want. I wrote notes. I gave Cora Jade her ups and down, what she did right. I can see her being a future talent. I see where they're going. They need to switch up her gimmick. That's all. A little bit, adjust it. But that what's her name? Edge Corbin ain't it.
Bruh.
Edge Corbin ain't it.
Bruh, Fabian was taking advantage of the
Shout
moment.
out to Fabian. You was wilding, Fabian. I saw you.
Martel was working too, bruh. They are both legit.
Both of
Fabian was definitely the MVP of the match, bruh.
Imperial, y'all as a team, y'all deserve them tag titles.
Yo, Kyle O'Reilly was fire. Von Wagner was clearly the weak link in this whole thing. Even though I do see a little bit of upside to him, like I don't just think it's like he has.
Tell me, I missed it. I'm being serious. Tell me the upside.
Huh?
I'm being serious. Tell me the upside. I'm being serious. What was the upside you saw?
Man, there's potential there, bro.
Yo, no. We're not doing that. If you ask me what's the upside of Corey J, I can sit here and tell you. You're not going to tell me. No. Because I was being serious.
Right, yo, because like I said, all right, the upside is he's green as heck right now. But we've seen Vince take these people who necessarily didn't grow up wanting to be a wrestler, who didn't come from the indies, and make a couple of them into some good stuff.
That's the upside you saw in that match.
So what I'm seeing with this dude is like he got a little bit of energy. He's not completely trash up in there. He just looks weird. His gear's weird. Bad looking.
All right, like, never mind. Okay, you win this.
In time, he might turn into something. In time. Need new gear, new music, new moves. You know what I did like that he did? I like the little headbutts he was doing in the little corner and everything like that. I was like, oh, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like
all right. Imperial wins.
Hold up. No, we got some serious stuff.
Oh, what?
All right. Fabian catching Von Wagner in the air, in midair. Von Wagner's a big dude. That's the one upside to him, is that like he's the person that like when you have a person who doesn't watch wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Or for that media run, send that dude right there. He's gonna look like one of the athletes. You know what I'm saying?
Fabian displayed that strength before, though. Like he picked up 2 people at the same time. Like Fabian displayed that strength.
Man, Von is a big boy, dude.
You carry 2 human beings, that equals the Von.
When he did it, it was impressive, bro. And what made it even more impressive was he did it.
Very impressive.
He did it. He did the squat, and then he did a front flip with it.
Fabian was wilding, yo.
If
like
that
Fabian
was
trying to get a singles run. Fabian trying to get a single run.
He violated the crap out of him with that move, bro. Like if that was a real life, you just see this dude put someone up, do a squat with him, and then do a flip. Like, yo, you see, old boy, lift him up, squat, and then do a flip. Like, yo.
Not the squat and flip.
Yo, he violated him right there. Like, man, he like, if a dude could lift you up on the shoulders, do the squat and flip you like that, it's just like, man, like, leave him alone. You shouldn't be fighting that dude. Yeah, no business.
Get off the ropes.
Yo, you know what's funny, bro? All right, so Fabian lit Kyle O'Reilly up at one point, crazy. And then he says, do something about it, right? And then, this is why I told you to go back and watch the match. He violated Kyle O'Reilly at one point in the match and goes, do something about it. And then he does the same thing to Von Wagner later in the matchup where he just, you know how they say they'll do like something real stiff and like, yo, you owe him a receipt or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they owed this dude receipts because he took liberties with them, bruh. And what made it worse was after he did it, he said to both of them directly after violating. Immediately after violating, he goes, do something about it. Like, bro, I'm like, yo, he holds both of y'all, bro. Like, he knew Kyle was on his way out. He knew this dude was getting pushed for no reason, a push that he's had to grind for. You know what I'm saying? He took liberty with them, man. He was wilding though. Not only the catch air squat flip. This dude did the
he just flew outside the ring
when Obo was in submission, and he broke up the submission with the springboard to the other rope, and then did the moonsault. It's like a triple jump moonsault in a way. That was fire, bruh. Then he did another springboard where he did it and then jumped to the outside earlier on. I was like, bro, this is like the European Sabu, bro. Like, this dude was wilding out, bro. He was wilding, bro. I was like, yo, he stole the show for me, man.
No, he really did.
Great finish.
It was. Imperial wins. Then Von tries to attack Kyle. Kyle was prepared and ready, takes out Von. Does the Undisputed Era sign? I almost marked out.
It's a brotherhood.
I almost marked out.
He's about to.
I almost marked out. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. I don't think he meant to do that. Whoa. All right, so rate that match. You rate that match. I'm not even gonna rate it because I feel like I'm not fair. I probably am gonna watch it again. So what do you rate it? Spirit Squad, Hornswoggle, Too Cool, Latino Heat, or Wrestling God?
Von Wagner keeps it from being a Latino Heat, but every time Kyle O'Reilly was in there with either one of them, it was fire, bro. But
yeah, high Too Cool. High Too Cool.
Give it a Too Cool. I'm gonna give it a Too Cool.
All right, high Too Cool. Yo, I'm telling you, home on the Spirit Squad list. I forgot about him. That's crazy. Now you know
my opposite. This is my bathroom break match right here, bro. This is my.
Oh wow! Look how we. This is crazy. So it's the hair versus hair match. Cameron Grimes versus Duke. First of all, Duke caught my attention with the whole poker thing. I ain't gonna hold you. I like poker. That caught me off guard. I do like poker. So he did catch my attention. And I ain't gonna lie. Dukes. I see potential in Dukes. I actually did. I couldn't believe it. The more I was watching the match, I mean, Cameron, don't get it twisted. Like potential, but like he needs help. Cameron Grimes, being a scout, Cameron Grimes is. I wrote that down. I really wrote that down. I'm starting to say Cameron Grimes is underrated. Like his
Cameron Grimes is one of those wrestlers.
He don't miss.
Mic on me. Cameron Grimes is one of those wrestlers that's like, he's like, all right, he's like one of those wrestlers who's like the jobber on the crew, and then once the big star leaves, that jobber's like, I'm about to take all they moves.
Wow.
I don't know if I was watching Bryan Danielson or Cameron Grimes in there tonight, bruh.
But Cameron Grimes always wrestled like that.
Man, I felt like, man.
Wow. This man, you like AEW get to your head. That man moveset was the same.
Mini Daniel Bryan, bruh.
Wow, I didn't get that all, Cameron Grimes. I ain't gonna hold you. I gave this a high too cool just because you. I think you're fired, Cameron Grimes. I don't know what he talking about. You didn't miss none of your spots, and Dukes is green. Like, as much as I'm giving him that, like, I see the potential, I really do. He is green, and Cameron Grimes was carrying that match very well. Like, I was entertained by that match the whole time. Like the whole time.
I only got one negative note on it, aside from the whole little Daniel Bryan thing. I didn't even mind the Daniel Bryan thing. I just thought like, oh, it's a little Daniel Bryan-ish. But the one thing he does that I hate, man, is that freaking run where like they just clash and then they do like the little flip.
I like that move. That's crazy. Oh, we disagree again. I wrote that down. I like that move.
I despise that move, bruh.
I like
it just
that
looks
move.
like cooperation every time. It just doesn't make no sense.
I don't think so. I'm trying to figure out how it worked like that.
Like, what? Like, how do we do that? Like,
I don't know how they do that.
I would hate to, like, I'm glad, like, I'm not a kid no more and I ain't got no one to wrestle no more in the backyard because, man, like, growing up, we would do every single move I'd see. And if I would have saw that growing up, I would have had to figure it out. And
that's why that move is fire. That move is so original.
What make it bad is that it's the amount of cooperation. I'm just like, I could see this move would be one of those ones that like half the people on the roster I wouldn't be able to do this with because like something would go like terribly wrong. Because like you gotta really be in sync on that one, man. Like it looks nice, but it just looks like a cooperation at the same time, bro. Like,
but he did that with somebody that's green. That's what I'm saying. Cameron Grimes, you gotta give credit where credit due. Cameron Grimes character nice, fire,
but I just don't like it. Yeah, I just don't like that move. I don't know. I just
because you can't do it. You don't like it because you can't do it. That's hating. That's hating.
I can do it, but I'm pretty sure the person I need cooperation. I need someone else you can do it with. You know, that'd be what I have to explain to the person. Like, yo, all right, when I do this, like, I'm gonna like really have to like, yeah, man. They did pull it off nicely though.
Yeah, I think this match is too cool. Like, not a super high too cool, but it was too cool. I was enjoyed. I was entertained by this match. But ladies and gentlemen,
Duke Hudson, gotta give him his props though. He wrestles like he gives me that old Bret Hart.
Yeah,
I got like the vibe of like two vibes. I got that Bret Hart 90s vibe, like very like meticulous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Calculated. Everything means something. But the other vibe I got was a Wade Barrett Nexus. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just his
those
size,
two good wrestlers
stuff, but
so that's a good start.
Yeah, like Duke he got a good showing for like, you know, he's still green, don't get me wrong.
I said that, but you can see the potential.
Cameron Grimes reverse Hurricanrana though in that matchup
was spot on.
Was like, bro, that was
spot. This is I wrote that down. That's what I'm talking about. Underrated.
I'll give him that
because how spot like the way he just did it though. That's what made it impressive. It didn't look like, all right, 1, 2, I'm gonna do it. No, he literally stood up. Yeah, I was like, oh my god,
bro. That was perfectly executed, bro. Oh boy, shout out to Duke because he sold it too.
He sold it well.
Perfectly,
and that's another thing I rated a lot of superstars on. You will hear me bring up the selling. I did pay attention to that because that does matter. It does matter. That's wrestling. And he did a good job. I'm not gonna lie. He did a good job for his type of heel selling. That's what really made me think, like, yo, like I think he paid attention in class. You know what I mean? Like when he go to coaching, he really listening to them because like anybody could do the regular selling, but it's certain heels you should have sometimes over the top, sometimes, but not overdo it. And I feel like he was just spot on. Like I feel like I was watching that. Like his selling was very, very impressive to me.
That selling was spot on, bro. And freaking
and somebody else too. Spot
man. On. Cameron Grimes again. Gotta give him his props again. He followed that up almost immediately with a diving crossbody where he flew like dang near across the entire ring. And
Cameron Grimes is underrated.
Yeah, that flying crossbody was beautiful, bro. Like that was like Ricky the Dragon, Steamboat, Jimmy Fly Snuka. Like, yo, it was a fire crossbody, bro. So salute to him for that. And I gotta give Duke props for the big boss man slam because, man.
Oh yeah, well, he might need to be his finisher. He might. I like how he hit it. It was well executed. I can see that.
I only liked it because, man, Big Boss Man has been running shop on GM War so much. He been beating everybody, bro. So I'm just like,
okay, I gave this match a 2 cool. This guy.
The finish was fire. This might have been the best finish, or one of the best finishes of the whole night. No. It can't be the best finish, but it was up there though.
Yeah,
the finish was fire, bro.
Well, up next, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really like this match. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Talk about potential.
What, we're not there yet. We got more bad promos.
Yeah, we do got more bad promos. We do got more. I think I wrote them down too.
Charlotte Flair Bank promo.
Oh my god! Okay, you going too far.
Then we got a bad NXT young vets promo.
This dude criticized the credit card commercial.
Then we got a Life of Party commercial. Minus, there's one little part in that vignette.
There was
one part of that vignette.
There was one promo I like.
Life of the Party. Got the cake sound. I was like, all right.
Stop, stop it, yo. I knew you was gonna bring that up.
Other than that was a trash vignette. That's 3 bad vignettes back to back to back.
I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, but I did. Even though I hated the vignette, it was good to see Grizzly Young Vets. I couldn't believe it, yo. I always say that. I told my boy because he don't watch wrestling. I told him about it. I was like, yo, for me, it's hard to miss people in wrestling. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to like miss them on the television because there's so many superstars. Like you mean something like Grizzly Young Vets. Like, I want to see them versus Imperial. Like, I want to see that match. Oh, and I'm not gonna lie, another person. It was good seeing Escobar.
I can't let them fly.
I ain't gonna lie.
I can't fly. I can't let them fly. I said
it was a bad vignette.
Because man, you see how much meat was left on those pieces of chicken that they was eating, bro? You know how much meat was? I was just disgusting, bro. Wasted chicken.
Yo, I don't kick people off the stream no more. This is crazy.
Waste of fucking chicken. Yo, hey.
Waste of that. That's what you want to talk about.
Draco Anthony.
Really?
What up, G?
That's the one good vignette they had. It felt like a Marvel superheroes television show on Disney Plus, but his vignette was at least good.
Who you talking about, Lil Baby?
No, the black dude who was like after the
Lil Baby,
after the LGBT vignette after the grizzled young vets.
Lil Baby. He was sitting at the diner table.
No, the Draco Anthony dude who's like the Spider-Man. He's like, they have the Marvel background music playing, and he's like, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, Lil Baby. That was Lil Baby.
Yo, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be fire. This is gonna be like the superhero Black Spider-Man up out there, you know. But
that was Lil Baby. I don't care what nobody says.
Let's get into this Roderick Strong's Joe Casey, bro. Oh my gosh.
So first of all, first and foremost, I want to say this, and I got this. That's why I can't wait to get people that don't really watch wrestling opinion. So this is, I know I don't be tripping. I really want to give this match a lot. I might give it Latino heat going off for somebody who didn't watch wrestling. And my reaction, it adds up because the feeling of this match was kind of dope. Like Roger, the Diamond Mine, like I like their group energy. Like there's a lot of groups. Don't get it wrong. There's a lot of groups, but for some reason, their group energy is perfect. Like they feel like a legit. To me, they feel like a legit type team, and they got that manager. I really am a fan of Diamond Mine. The only complaint I'm having for this, I'm gonna get out the way because it's really my only complaint. The skinhead dude. Why y'all didn't leave him how he was? Like he looked like a legit world heavyweight champion when I first saw that young man. Why did y'all have to
Joe?
Yes.
With Roger.
Yes. No, with Joe. With Joe.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Like, why did y'all skinhead him like that?
I feel like the black dude, the manager, I feel like he would go better with somebody else than with Diamond Mine. Like for some reason. Because I mean maybe he's a good. Now I haven't been watching them. I haven't been watching them at all. Yeah. Like I've seen them form, but I haven't watched no one besides Roddy wrestling that whole stable. Maybe one time I've seen one other dude win a matchup on like an NXT or something. But the video package once again. This is where WWE NXT excels. This is where they shine their brightest, those video packages, bruh. And that shows the power of the video package. Like, it's something that, like, really, like, does not get enough attention and detail, bruh, and credit. You know what I'm saying? Because, bruh, when I was watching some of your content, when I was watching Best of the World, and you would have, like, the replays from previous episodes and stuff like that, bruh, that stuff adds so much. It adds another layer to it. You know what I'm saying?
Story.
And bruh, if you really, especially like, it gets you invested. If you weren't invested, I was not going into the match. I had no
same here.
When I saw the card, you know what I'm saying? When I saw it on the card, I had zero interest. I never seen Joe Gacy. I never watched the skinhead dude, you know what I'm saying? But here's the funny thing, and I'm pretty sure you could attest the same. Both of those dudes, more than anybody else in the new NXT 2K, they both did an amazing job of
the character. Out of the rookies,
I never watched either one of them, but I knew who they were without ever watching them. I heard about, there's a wrestler coming up who got a super controversial character. You know what I'm saying? With the whole, you know what I'm saying? The whole equality and, you know, like he's pushing the borderlines, like super close. Like, bro, like I rock with Joe Gacy heavy.
Now the thing is,
like, I don't like the whole this thing, but I get it. I get why he does it.
You heard about him. This is coming from somebody don't know nothing at all. I never heard this man name brought up to me. I never somehow when I do tune in NXT, I must have missed his segments. I've never ever heard of him, and I'm telling you, other than Brand because third generation, whatever. Joe to me, is my favorite. His character, go back to what I just said, the selling. You need to know to sell with your type of heel. He was perfect. The smile, he didn't do it all the time. He did it at the right time. When Roderick Strong was hitting one of his most impactful submissions, his Lion Tamer, that's when he did the sit up and he started smiling a little bit before he showed the pain again. I was a fan of that. And his in-ring wasn't bad.
Wyatt, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I wrote down? I was like, because there's a lot of young people that remind us of old people's like they're better. Some old people, they're better. Like he reminded me of a better Hugh Morris. That's all I kept thinking is Hugh Morris. I'm like, this is what Hugh Morris wanted to accomplish. Yeah, like this is the character Hugh Morris was aiming for. Because he could do a moonsault. Then he do that. We do a springboard clothesline. I was like, what the heck? This is fire. And then I like the whole. I like the energy of peace, this and that, and still, like you said, it's a little sprinkle of that Bray Wyatt type demeanor, that mankind reaching.
He's showing his character, bro.
Yeah, he's doing.
Like
he's
really
doing, exactly. He's invested in his character,
bro.
Exactly. When I saw that, I was like, yo, I don't even want to say. Of course, he has stuff to work on, but out of everybody, I'm not calling him green. He needs stuff to work on. He's a fresh talent. When I say green, that means you need work. Like
I had no interest in this match or any of that. But
one of my favorite matches, bro.
Once that vignette hit, bro, before they came out, that vignette did its freaking job. Like I've never had a match I had zero interest in and then watched the vignette and I was like, yo, I gotta watch this now.
I love it. Yo,
I watched that vignette. It made me realize, yo, I like what they're doing with Roderick Strong now. That MMA,
I love it. I love it, bro. You gotta what I told like the person. I'm not gonna say names, but the person I was watching with me and him, like a person that don't watch wrestling, and a person that watch wrestling. We low key have this same energy on something. Yo, it's different. The way they rooting for them, it feel like a legit. It kind of give you like, you know how Undisputed Era, everybody be like, yo, they're the college jock boys. This is like if Roderick Strong's story before he joined Undisputed Era. That's what it felt like. Like he was running with this game. That's why he made it to the elite game. Because I love the flag behind them. I love them having that one woman and I love the tag team. I love the agent just standing there. I'm like, yo, they don't have to do much, and I'm with it. Like I'm sold.
But they all look like a legit MMA squad.
That's what I'm saying.
Even Roderick Strong's, bro, and with the whole flag and the presentation is so
on. And the manager sells it. That's why I said. That's why I love him as the manager because he helps when it's time for everybody else. He helps them so much because they already sold. We don't have to hear y'all talk. We want to see y'all legit with ass. So that manager, he's money. The Asian,
he's a great manager. Yeah,
no, he is. Biggins is definitely. But I'm saying the tag team, all y'all gotta do, let the manager talk and y'all act hype behind him. The woman, she just gotta stand and look mean. Let him talk for her. You get that presence. The Asian with the same one. Wait, is the Asian still in the group?
Yeah.
Yep. The Asian. So the Asian's like, because he's standing there just looking tough. You can do the same thing with Bibbins. And what he doing with Strong. You got the whole team. It fits like Diamond Mines they're set up out of Vince's project of everything. To me personally, that's one of his best. Like that's one of his best because you are setting up for people to be good without saying anything, without even talking, and we believe it. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see the tag team fight now. I'm not even gonna hold you,
bro. But you know what's funny though, man? What's funny is this match, like, I was invested from the video package because the video package did such a good job of establishing both characters.
Yeah, let you know what you about to.
Like, I already knew who Roderick Strong is, but this new incarnation, if you want to call it, or whatever, his new character switch, I really wasn't into it. But after that video package, I was sold. And the other dude, I heard about what he's doing, and I like really interested in that because I'm like, man, like you're threading sensitive, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a controversial thing, and there's so much you could do with that character, bruh.
Right.
And you're the person who, yeah, and I'm like, and you're the one who took the ball and ran with it. So I'm just like, bruh, like I'm interested to see what you do with it. So I'm kind of digging having the skinhead dude start off right like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just copy paste Brock's whole have a young dude come in and clear out everybody. Like, throw him with this dude who got wild character. They're working good off each other right now, you know?
Right. No, they is.
But
they is.
So I was invested without any wrestling actually taking place. But here's the crazy thing. Once the wrestling took place, boy, oh boy. Yo, Roderick Strong, king of strong style.
yo, bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. If you in NXT, bro, you better be built like I ain't gonna hold you. Roderick Strong is the person in there who Vince will like, oh, we gotta toughen you up. Put him in the ring with Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, put him in the ring with Roderick Strong.
Started off beating the brakes off of Joe. Like he beat the living crap out of him, ripped his shirt, and so he could like make sure he feels it more. Like, nah, like you ever get a butt whooping and your parent just like, you know what, man, like, no, take those pants down. Like, I gotta get the skin. Like, no, like that's what he did to him. He's like, I'm tired of like rip the shirt. I want to make sure like I can leave some marks on you. He was trying to leave marks on that boy, dude. And yo, he was beating the dog crap out of him. He was beating him so bad, it made me think of the Young Bucks book, where they talking about Daniel Bryan and Roderick Strong's beat them so bad that they practically cried on the like drive back home, and they never wanted to work with them again and all that, and basically traumatized them because they put it in their book. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bruh, this is what Roderick Strong does. He just takes liberty with people. yo, but you know it was so funny. Go back and watch that match, fam. You were gonna go back watch that.
I saw that match twice already. Like,
all right. So
completely.
you know what I'm talking about then. Roderick Strong's was chopping the hell out of that boy. Out of nowhere, oh boy had enough. And he started fighting back, and he started.
I think that was real life. That was real life.
It was a great matchup because it felt like, oh, this dude's trying to hurt me. I gotta fight back now. Like I gotta let him know I'm not a punk. Like like, bruh, it was one of those matches, bruh. It was hilarious, man.
Latino heat, straight up.
I gotta give it a Latino heat. I gotta give it a Latino heat. I agree with that.
Because I will go back and watch that again. If it was one day I was cleaning or something and I want to watch some wrestling, I would put that match on. I would definitely put that match on.
I had no interest before the match, but watching I was so.
That's why it's great.
What the heck?
That's why it's great because we both had nothing about it. I'm a fan of Roderick Strong. That's why I was, I'm ready to see it. But
what this match
the Joe guy, I didn't even know you was really Joe Smo to me. But no, you're Joe Grace. No, you earn your name.
Battle rap.
You earn your name.
Battle rap. This is like the battle rap card with nothing exciting on it. It ends up being better than the card with like all the big names. Like this is that one battle on that throwaway card nobody wants to be on that should have been on. Like I'm saying, like this was a good one, bro. But man, Roderick Strong, surprised he got the victory on this one. Just because
I'm not.
I thought there was.
It was for the cruiserweight title. It was for the cruiserweight title. Roderick Strong, no, Diamond Mine is on the rise. It's not time for Roderick Strong to lose, especially before like the other ones fight. You can't let your leader lose. So Roderick Strong got to hold the title, and I did like him picking up the girl. I guess they were just trying to show some strength. I guess
I thought that was hilarious.
He did pick her up kind of easily. Like he did pick her up kind of easily. Like
I didn't look like that to me, bro. It looked like he was struggling. He just like barely had her up to like. He was like,
It looked weak to me,
Man, I
bro.
didn't
I
even
was like,
see
this
that.
look like, I don't know, bro. That was one of the things I thought. I was like, this is supposed to be the next Brock. Like, he looked like he like.
He's still green. That's why he's not wrestling.
Facts. Definitely got
man.
War Games, though. War Games did what the first War Games.
It's time,
War
y'all.
Games
Main event.
did
Wait, was
correct.
there any more vignettes? Was there any more?
Thank God there were no more vignettes, bro. If there were, I probably was just traumatized at this point. Like, I can't take another. This was a goodie. This was a goodie, but there was my LVP of the. You know what? It's between Kaylee. It's between Kaylee and one other person on here.
No. It is the one other person on here. It's him.
Let's see here if we talk about the same person.
No, we are. There's no way we not talking about the same person.
Man, I want to say. I think you're gonna say who I want to say, but there's someone I feel like, as bad as that person is, like, at least I have notes on you. At least you were like, I recall you in the match. Like, there's a person.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, he's on the spirit. I already know where you're going because they both on the spirit.
D'Angelo, bro.
Yeah. You just there.
I didn't even know you were in the matchup. I have one. Yo, I know who you going for. You're going for Grayson Waller.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but that dude is. I felt like he was automatic. I give Willer credit for taking a lot of the spots.
Waller was doing a lot of spots. That's what saved
him.
But
looking at the spots though, and what the time they was giving him,
I knew they were gonna have him come out early because I knew like he's a person like with the least amount of anything. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to give him as much time to catch people's eyes.
You know that. You know. All right. So you know why I will say this. The Tony guy, yes, he is the worst, but because he wasn't like there, but because that Willer was like the eyes was on him and I'm watching him, it wasn't, bro. Yo, I'm gonna say this. This is why I low key. Look, it went from the women match making me happy. I was watching this as a scout, and the men match made me upset. I wish I watched it as just a fan because I'm not gonna lie. Yo, watching this with somebody, I can't wait till we do that, Dre. Watching with somebody else, like, yo, Black and Gold was carrying the whole match. Like they was carrying the. No, I mean, don't get it wrong. I'm not gonna say 2.0 wasn't doing nothing. I'm not saying that. But bro,
Black and Gold did definitely
like that like, and now me being a scout and knowing what Vince is going for, and then me looking, and then I'm coming off of as a scout now. This is why I'm getting upset. Me coming off of watching Roderick Strong and Joe, right? I'm like, yo,
you gonna have
Joe,
to relax me in a minute, Frost.
I got you, Joe.
Get ready to relax me.
Joe could do I don't know. If you talking about the main event, honestly, anything goes. I got a lot to say. But Joe did all of this. He showed me character. I like the Zen ring. I can see where he could grow on, see what he need to work on. It's not a lot of down, honestly. He wasn't even being super carried. Like Roger Strong was leading the match, of course, but you can tell he was doing his job. Like he's doing his job. When I say I know Roger Strong is supposed to lead the match, ladies and gentlemen. I know that. But you can tell when it's leading to carrying. You can tell the difference.
Dang, you done went back to that match, and there's one negative I had in that match. Joe pulled a Kaylee Ray. I'm calling it a Kaylee Ray because she did it 3 times. I heard her call a spot.
Oh, I didn't hear the Joe one.
Joe called a spot one time for an Irish whip into the corner. And I just heard it, and I was just like, why did you call that? Like, why are you calling this spot? It didn't even need to be done, but it happened. right after he said reverse, and I was just like, oh, bro, like why? You know, like, but yeah. But other than that, it was a good match though. But the whole Goldust vibes. I'm glad he didn't do it too much, and he didn't go as far as Goldust goes. You know.
All right,
like,
main event. Well, yeah,
main
like
event,
I
the
was
right
just
people
saying.
started the matchup, bro.
Okay. Yes, definitely.
And you have to
Absolutely.
relax me. Because
Uh-oh.
when Johnny Gargano's music hit, the whole atmosphere changed, especially after that promo early,
What you mean
especially when you
relax?
know this is his last match, all the history in NXT, bruh. When that music hit, it like a flashback of the past 5, 6, 7 years of NXT, just like
why would I relax you? Yo, that was low key a wrestling moment. Like
and
if
bro,
you a
that shit
Johnny
like
fan,
I'm saying I'm gonna have to relax with because it's just like, bruh, I almost shed a dang tear. It had me a little choked up, bro. I was
yo,
just like,
when he had
I
his
felt
head
like the
down for
CM
that
Punk fan, like
long,
we all super close.
yeah, like
I was
yo,
that close. I'm like, man, am I getting emotional right now, bro? Like, am I getting emotional?
Johnny is the most like home could be the biggest baby face whenever he wants. He's a
Bro,
great
that's the
heel. I
heart, bro.
love
It was
his
like
heel run.
watching,
I love
dog.
his
I
heel run.
almost shed a tear. I did not shed a tear. Keeping it funky, I ain't shed no tears, but I almost did, bro. And I was a little choked up when that music hit and everything, bro, because
And I
it was
always
like
hated that thing.
it's because he's the last one to me. It was like, dang, this is really like watching. Like, I mean, now Tommaso Ciampa's kind of like the last one. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, I
Nah,
always
Johnny
felt
do
like
hit different. I agree with you.
I felt
Johnny
like
hit different.
at first it was Bailey and Sami Zayn, like the heart and soul. Like I felt like one was the heart, the other was the soul. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Bailey the heart, Sammy the soul. With after them, I felt like it was like Johnny Gargano and I don't know who the other half of
Adam Cole, baby.
You know? I mean, it kind of went like
Adam
Bailey,
Cole was the
Sammy,
soul.
Finn, KO, then Nakamura, Joe, and then
you skipped your boy.
DIY, and then they got skipped by Adam Cole and Undisputed, you know, but then it's back to DIY, but now Johnny's leaving. But Johnny Gargano was like,
I'm not gonna lie, to me,
Man,
like
you know
even when it was DIY and Undisputed Era, if you talk about heart and soul, to me it was Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano. Like heel face. I mean, he's a fit. I always give like knowing wrestling, we know how wrestling's like, yo, it's so easy to play a heel, this and that. Like Johnny plays a baby face.
I'm gonna say Cole. I'm gonna say Tommaso and Gargano over Cole, and here's why. Here's why.
That's you.
Here's why. Even though Adam Cole, amazing NXT run, arguably the greatest NXT run.
Right.
Arguably, when we talk Heart and Soul, doesn't necessarily have to be the greatest run. Heart and Soul is those are the two people who like really were built from NXT. You know what I'm saying? Like Adam Cole came in Adam Cole. You know what I'm saying? Like these were the two people who were like on the undercards, bro, and like grinded from like, you know what I'm saying? Like they weren't supposed to be they weren't the big signing that came from, oh, we got Nakamura now. Oh, we got Adam Cole now. We got Finn Balor. We got Hideo Itami. We got Kevin Steen. Like they weren't none of them. You know what I'm saying? They weren't even Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly or freaking Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows showing up. Like, so like, yeah, that's what I mean by like heart and soul. Like they really got it from the mud in NXT.
Adam Cole.
You're biased.
like not even biased. Like what Adam Cole was like the most watched thing for a minute. What? Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano is what? Anyway.
Yo.
The
Tony
match was
D'Angelo,
amazing.
prior to this, I haven't watched much NXT 2.0.
Oh, we talking about trash again? Go ahead.
But I have seen character work. His promos are decent. I like his character.
Definitely. I'm joking.
He was just the least valuable in this matchup.
Yeah,
but overall, I cannot stand the Wheeler dude, and really, I think I don't know.
Yo, he had basketball sneakers. Oh, good luck. So shout out to Gerard because we said the same thing. How do you have basketball sneakers, boxer shorts, and football gloves? What am I watching? Basketball sneakers, boxing shorts, football gloves at wrestling.
How do you work for WWE and you're wrestling like a 12-year-old who just like just throws on a random pair of shorts?
Now I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I was talking about. Like I'm gonna give him credit. Yeah, he took spots. Yes, I'm gonna give you credit.
He had some great spots.
But just like I hear y'all. But like how I look into people roles, like when I'm scouting, I'm looking for their roles in the company. I'm sorry. He's Jobber potential.
I don't know why he was in the match. He felt like definitely like the person who didn't belong on the crew.
Because he's somebody Vince probably believe in.
Also, aside from that, bruh, of all people, of all wrestlers, to use the Stone Cold Stunner, bruh. This nigga got the nerve to use the Stone Cold Stunner, bruh. Like, even if he had proper ring attire, bruh, like it would not. Bruh, like you cannot do that move, bruh. You were not the guy for that, bruh. Leave that to KO. Leave that to Stone Cold, or just leave it alone, bruh. Like, dang, bruh.
No, I agree.
Stone Cold Stern, bro, that pissed me off. And he had 2 back-to-back on niggas. And he hit it with like the little roll too, like a little ugly little like cheerleader roll. He did like a little cheerleader. Like a little cheerleader. Hey, he did like the people like, yo, you know, like he did like the like an out of shape person who can't do like a front flip. So like they just do like the person who can't fight, but they be in like the karate gear and then they like do like the little roll just like mocking, you know what I'm saying? A person can do a flip. Like he did like these little stop, drop, and rolls, bro, into the Stone Cold Stunner, bro. Like,
I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not a fan. I was, like I said, watching everybody. I just didn't. I didn't see nothing. Like the character he's somebody that want to go viral. Somebody, maybe that is like it's like a repetitive gimmick. Like I don't know, man. I don't know, but he was in the main event on the NXT pay-per-view.
There's a spot. Trick Williams. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like Trick Williams are the people I want to draft. I don't know. I could just make it. I don't know nothing about his character, but he just looks like someone like.
Remember I tried to draft him.
Did you?
Yeah, remember I tried to draft him because you drafted Carmelo.
I can't. Yeah, all right. I didn't know who he was then, but all right. There's a spot where he's going and he's pulling weapons up from under the ring, and he tries to hand one to Carmelo, and there's a kendo stick.
Almost hit.
Yeah, there's a kendo stick. He could have just threw the kendo stick, slid it straight through the hole. There you go. Hit him with the kendo stick. Instead, he's gonna grab a chair. Watch out! And just chair, and that chair almost landed dead on Wheeler's face, bro. I was like, yo, that is just a few feet away from going horribly wrong. And the commentator said it too. He's like, man, that was just a few feet from Wheeler being in a whole lot of trouble, bro. And I was just like, yeah. It certainly was, bro. He almost smashed that boy's face in with that suit. And he goes back under the ring a second time in the matchup. And he hasn't been in the match at all, but he's bleeding the second time in the match. And I'm just like, when did he get involved in this matchup? Why is he bleeding, bro? How did he get the most damage? Everybody else has been in the matchup. No one's bleeding. The guy on the outside is the only person busted open. And I ain't see him take no damage. Like, how did this happen? When did he get cracked open, bro? Like, that was hilarious to me, bro.
I wrote that in my notes. I wrote after the 5 minutes, the first superstar for 2.0, Waller, and then after that, I wrote Waller is a jobber. Damn. I mean, Pete Dunne came out next.
I had no notes once Waller came out. I didn't
Pete
have no
Dunne
notes
is
until Pete Dunne came
Pete Dunne, yo, all right. I will give Waller. That's why I said jobber. You take the spots well, like you take like when you're on the other side, but like I don't know. Anyway, but Pete Dunne was wilding. Hold on,
bro.
Pete Dunne was wilding on Waller. He was wilding. The trash can on his hands, he stepped on, and then oh my god,
you're
when he had
jumping
the
ahead.
Kindle stick,
You're jumping
Pete
ahead.
Dunne is.
But the trash can, we got to go back to the trash can, bro. This reminded me of heels. You remember when Jack made Ace cry in the ring? He's like, you can't be a baby face now. You gotta be a heel. You cried.
Yeah, right.
Yo, when Pete Dunne squeezed the trash can on Waller's hands, go back to that. He lets out a moan, bruh. He lets out a female moan, bruh. I start crying, dog. Like, yo, I've never heard any wrestler ever make that sound, bruh. It was very paused. It sounded like yeah, it was wild, bruh. It was wild, bruh. That sound. If this was Twitch, you know how you have like the highlights and you clip like a little highlight? Like that would definitely be clipped into like a little 10-second little like you did that came out of you, bro? Like I cannot.
Oh yeah, he's getting a push. Vince loved that. Vince loved that. He's getting a push.
Bruh, it was the wildest sound.
He's getting a push.
It was a
it's
moan.
over. It's over. He's getting a push. Vince is pushing him to the moon.
Yo, but Pete Dunne, yeah, he did come in and just turned it up, kind of like how Io did when she finally like got to go on her hot thing. He went ham, bro.
Then your boy came out after Pete Dunne.
Really did carry this matchup, damn. NXT Black and Gold really did carry this matchup.
I'm being real, bro. I'm being real.
Pete Dunne wild out. Then the next note on mine says, now Gargano and them going crazy. Like, I know D and Y went crazy a couple times in my notes, so I'm just like, bro, like, yeah, most of the notes is the Black and Gold going crazy. You know who though? Yo, so like from a GM Mode Wars, the one person who I wasn't really keen on before, who like really like went up on my list, might actually get drafted next season. LA
Knight. Yeah, I'm about to say that LA
Knight freaking
very impressive. Very
they
impressive.
Were all wilding out, but man, until you really like start to like bring up, it's kind of like take away a little bit of that from me. But he was originally my probably MVP of the matchup.
I think I had Pete Dunne.
Man, when he came out.
Yeah, he but no, you're right. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. He did. He set a new energy. Like LA Knight, yo, he's a good heel. Yo, he might for WWE. He might be a good baby.
Joint manipulation is just fire though, bro. Especially when he dropped down on Old Boys the other way. It just
the way he was shoving that Kindle stick in that young man's face like that. I'm like, yo, this man, I know they already fought, but I need to see. That's crazy, though. See, this is good stuff WWE do good of. I need to see Diamond Mine Roderick Strong versus Pete Dunne. I know we already seen it, but I need to see it again. Matter of fact, they story started from there. That's crazy.
LA come in on fire, climbs the gate, wilding out, clearing house. Black and Gold is violating Waller.
Yo, after LA Knight comes out, I really wrote Pete Dunne is amazing.
They are violating Waller, man. And that's when Pete Dunne did the whole trash can thing right at that moment, because I wrote Pete Dunne crushed dude's hand and he let out a bitch sound. Laughing my ass off. I need to make sure I can remember where to go back to find that, because I'm going back for that clip, bro. You gotta clip that, bro. I gotta get Joe or whoever does those clips in the group, man. I need that clip, bro. That was too funny, bro. Braun comes out, struggles. Him and Raquel.
Yo, listen. Turn your mic up. So I wrote Braun into last. I thought they was gonna have Braun break the chain. But he struggled to open the door. That's what I wrote.
He struggled with that chain, bro. He should have left the refs.
Yo, bro, I was like,
when he put the handle, when he couldn't do it with the handle, and so he just put it.
He put it against his body. Yo, I was like, no,
bro, like the pain, bro. Like I feel you, bro. Like it felt like when you're a little kid and you can't. You just put all your weight you can into it. Like you know he was frustrated. He was like,
chill.
Trying.
Yo, bro was trying. He was trying.
But man, he's a dog, bro. He's a dog, bro. Like that is. He's one of those ones, man.
Yeah, he is. Like I really know. Like his selling game is good. I was watching that. Like I'm like, bro, this man is just.
He's only gonna get better.
Like, yeah, yo, yeah. And once he become a baby face, it's a wrap. Like a full baby face, it's a wrap.
Hey, bro, you know it's
like using his father barking and all of that. Like people,
the barking's on point. The barking works. Now, when he first came out, he's still got to get a little bit more into it, because like when he first came out, I was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like
I don't want him doing it all the time though. You know what I mean? Okay. You funny.
Yo. Maybe the intro, funny. Maybe once was during the match at one point when you got that hot
need to relax.
He hurt my feelings. Damn right I did.
Not a puppy bark.
But he's adding to the arsenal, bro. That was a nice Hurricane Rana that he pulled off.
I can see future match him versus Joe.
Braun is having a harder time breaking that chain than he's having taking over the matchup over against three people. Because that
was crazy,
man. Yeah,
but like looking at this overall, like I can see if they keep working on this talent, I can see Braun versus Joe. But we still in the match because Ciampa comes out last, and Ciampa makes his hot tag.
Ciampa comes out
hot tag.
First thing Ciampa does is he's straight ECW. I haven't seen this in forever. A weapon strike to the head, like just full on blast. I was like, concussion. Somebody start the concussion protocol, bro.
Okay, you brought it back one match. Hold on, real quick, just 2 seconds. We're gonna stick with this match. But since we talking about war games and we talk about trash can, I do have to give you more credit because the bad Kaylee Ray spot, I hated that spot with Dakota Kai and Kaylee Ray with the trash can, and that was just horrible. Well, all right. Anyway, back to this match.
Kaylee is too experienced to be doing that shit. But
Ciampa, I ain't gonna hold you. This was a wrestling fan moment. I did like all of the DIY action. I was a fan of that. The crutch, that was fire.
Head in, bro.
Yeah, Ciampa was wild.
Yeah, stuff was fire, bro. Yeah. The whole black and gold was wilding out. Actually, now that I think about it,
I'm telling you, yo,
crazy. They really did carry that match. They carried the youngins.
I was just about to say, and shout out to them for making them look good.
I ain't confront though. I was gonna say though, Carmelo definitely stood out of the 4 of the 2.0 as like the least green, like the most experienced.
Yep. I agree. I definitely give Carmelo his credit because he definitely was hanging with Gargano in that opening segment.
He did a crazy like helicopter Hurricane Rana, bro. But the speed that he did that Hurricane Rana, that little spinning Hurricane Rana that he did to Gargano, bro. He tried to like transition into like a crossface, but like didn't land properly. But the way he did the first part before he messed up the transition was like, yo, he should have not tried to transition, because it would have looked better if he didn't, But
you take your time, give it time.
It was nice, man. Definitely see this. I've seen the star potential in him since that Adam Cole match. Adam Cole put him on.
I agree.
And that kind of let me know, like, dang, Adam Cole's doing this for you. He didn't need to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he, like, really gave him, like, that stamp of approval. So I was just like, all right. But, man, yeah, Ciampa got in. Black and gold. They did one part, and I'm glad they switched it up because I hated. And to go back to that
when they on both sides of the rings, when they on both sides of the ring, that standoff.
That's like elementary school. I was like, bro, like
that was. See, I like that too.
That was the worst part of that matchup for the women. But when they did that this time,
and it was in the middle,
they were on the other side, and they were in a bad position, and they hurried up and ran over there like, no, we're not about to go talk back and forth.
Yeah, right.
Stomp y'all out, and they stomped them out, and I was like, yo. That's how you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I was definitely with that, man. Gargano tossing Hayes face first into that trash can was a nice spot, bro. He like speared him into that thing, bro. That's a Kota Ibushi move. I mean, he does it too, but Kota Ibushi was the first person I saw doing that move, but it was a nice spot. LA Knight with the Kurt Angle. This might have been the spot of the match for me, bro. The Kurt Angle run up the ropes. We seen
it through the table,
through the table, but the positioning, the landing, everything was so
perfect.
Bro.
It was perfect.
It was so perfect.
Cody Rhodes, did you see that?
Yo, you just took the words literally out of that's where I was going with that. Like that's literally where I was going.
I had to.
That's wild, bro. That's literally what Yo, LA Knight, his finisher to the BFT.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, have me believe
the variation like the Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah.
But then he like switches it into like Dean Ambrose original finisher when he first started.
Yep.
Headlock. I don't know why he ever switched out of that. That was a.
I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't like it when Dean Ambrose did that. That's why I give LA Knight a lot of credit because I'm not gonna lie. When people do that type of move, it usually looks stupid to me. I'm like, bro, you're hurting yourself in a way. But the way LA Knight does it, and shout out to people that sell it too. Definitely shout out to people that sell it. But LA Knight does it. He does it proper. Usually, a lot of people when they do that, it's not fast. It's not fast enough. When LA Knight do it, it's like bang, and he rolls out. Like, all right, now I know you didn't hurt yourself.
When I saw that move, I was like, yo, that
was doing it.
Fire,
he like take time, and then he rolling. I'm like, yo, you just hurt your whole abdominal doing all that. But when LA Knight do it, like he's the first person, I give him credit for that. That usually do when they land face first, it looks great. Other than the Miz move.
You guys, food is ready.
Bro,
it was a good night. Yeah, you're right. LA Knight definitely low key was a star. Yo, black and gold stuck out like
Waller.
Crazy.
Waller had a moment to have his moment, and he had it, but he didn't have it. He was going for the Macho Man elbow off the top. But we got the Shane McMahon falling off the cage.
Yeah, that's what
elbow drop.
That's trying to make me mad. I'm not hating on him. At least he's not a Matt Carr part. He close.
At least I have notes of him.
I agree.
D'Angelo,
That's
D'Angelo,
why.
yo, it was almost the end of the match, and then I wrote, hold up. D'Angelo hasn't done anything. I have to write a note that he hasn't done anything.
Yes, sir.
I have
He
no
has
notes
done
for him.
something. He
And then he
chained the
did
door.
one thing immediately after I wrote that note. He had one spot the entire match with Pete Dunne, the crowbar, top rope, spinning neck breaker. That was nice. But other than that, you did nothing. The rest of the match, this match was like 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes or dang near close to it. And you had one spot. You let Wheeler, bro, and like I'm being biased, bro. Like I went in with like a biased opinion on him, bro. And I ain't even taking into the outfit or none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just something else about him. I just like no. Just something else about him, just like nah. But bro, you let him outshine you, bro. That's a no-go, bro.
So of course Braun won the match as he should have. The right person won. Braun with the spear to Tommaso Ciampa through the table, hitting his finisher, military press, 1, 2, 3, and 2.0 wins. As they should. They should win.
Hey, it was a great spear too. That was a nice finish with the whole.
No, it was. It was
great finish.
Made him look a little strong. The right person won. You could tell he's definitely Vince. I mean, Vince. Everybody can see that he should be the guy. He got the fans behind him. I mean, like you said, he one of those ones right now. He damn near looked like the third Steiner brother. Like he's one of those ones. Hornswoggle.
Throw Waller in the Spirit Squad, bro, because there's something I don't even feel comfortable talking about this, but there's something that happened. Just throw him in the Spirit Squad. As a matter of fact, D'Angelo, even though you weren't in the match,
we made a Spirit Squad, yo.
D'Angelo is a victim, bro. D'Angelo, you were victimized.
We got Casey
at the end of the matchup, bro. So I can't even. You need to.
We got Casey, right? That's one. We got D'Angelo. That's 2. We got Wheeler. That's 3. Didn't we say somebody else? Oh, you said Kaylee. Yeah, I said Wagner. Yeah.
Kaylee.
That's a whole Spirit Squad.
D'Angelo.
Yeah, we made a whole complete Spirit Squad.
And Waller. Waller got to get it because, Brett,
they gave him time.
There's something very paused. I can't even say it.
No,
very disturbing that happened at the end of that matchup. Very disturbing. Waller violated D'Angelo.
No, I'm not going back.
You don't want to go back, bro. There was something very, very, very zesty that happened at the end of that matchup.
No.
Get Waller out of. We don't need that Waller.
Oh yeah, well, see, I already knew it. Waller's the Spirit
Squad. Waller is he's the leader of the Spirit Squad. He's whichever Spirit Squad. I can't even say the leader because the leader is going to be like the strongest of the bunch. He's the most sissified of the group, bro. Whichever one is the softest, that's pause. Whichever one is like the weakest one, that's who that nigga is. He's the one on the right to Dolph Ziggler. He's that nigga with the TV-14 right above him, bro. Like, Yo, man, he wild out, bro. He violated, bro.
All right, man. The men war game match. Let's go. Let me hear it. Spirit Squad, Hornswoggle, Too Cool, Latino Heat, or Wrestling God.
Man, I gotta give it Latino Heat because if I gave the the other one, and I like the women's match almost as much as I like the Diamond Mine match. I probably liked it more because it had more spots and it went longer, but they're both different reasons, you know.
Mm-hmm.
This right here, I throw like Latino heat, just barely. Man.
Oh, see, we on the same page. When I tell you, I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you. It's like reasons in the match why it's just making Latino heat. Like, I can't look over. This might be it for Johnny Gargano. I was a big fan. Like, I really was I went in fan mode. Like, the scout was on pause for a minute when Johnny and Tommaso was on a tag team run. I was like, yeah, there you go. Soon as I saw the crutch, bro. Soon as I saw the crutch, I was like, yo, that's fire. That's storytelling right there.
Yeah.
That's in-ring storytelling right there. So it's like, but I ain't not gonna lie, it's not high. It's not high. I'm sorry, but like scout wise, as a fan, I might put this.
If this was the takeover, would it be the worst takeover?
Oh, you brought this up. Oh boy. Oh man. We do not have enough time for that conversation.
I don't think I gotta really think. I gotta really look at the takeover to think if there's
No. You know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna talk about this. We're gonna wait until what is it, New Year's? Damn, that's their next.
That's not even fair, man. Because that whole arena really takes away, bro. Get them a real arena, man. That's an embarrassing arena.
Well,
bro.
we could do even the match film, like the match card. If you take out the crowd. I mean,
there were just as many people at that apartment. That it wasn't an apartment. Let me rephrase that.
That's the size of Smack Volume.
I saw more people in the crowd when John Moxley went to that dude's house and wrestled in the back.
Yo, all right. What is your takes and feelings on War Games? How did you feel about the War Games pay-per-view?
I think they did a good job of building up some young new talent. You know, Cora Jade. The 2.0 Team 2.0, at least two of them, which were kind of already doing their thing beforehand, you know.
Yeah.
The two that needed it the most, they really didn't do nothing for because they really didn't stand out. One wasn't there, and the other one was just like stood out for the wrong reasons, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I mean, low-key did his job because, like me, I'm excited. Not excited. Well, yeah, I'm kind of excited. I want to watch the next one as a scout. I want to see, because the next one, like this one, you displayed what you want your show. This is where the show is going. Now the next pay-per-view, they're on their own. Like, at least some of these matches they got to be on their own. You can't.
And Johnny gone, yeah.
Yeah,
you losing two generals right there.
Yeah, like you got Tommaso to help you. And I'm sorry, Mandy is not carrying nobody right now. So she's part of low-key. She's part of that class. She's like easy to block captain. Like you're part of this class, which is really part of the old class. Like one of those. Because Mandy, so this next like New Year's Evil is going to really show that. They were showing Boa, like we might see some of him. Like some of these matches, I mean,
you know, it's funny. Right before the main event, you said any more bad promos. I said, nah, I probably was traumatized and forgot about him. And you just said New Year's Evil. That was the promo that and it was so bad. I was like, I'm not even writing this one down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was a terrible promo, bro. I'm like, yo, this is not it, bro.
Well, this was, as a fan, I'm kind of glad I got to see it. We haven't reviewed a lot of NXT. I'm glad this was the one we got to review. This kind of opened the eyes of like, all right, there's new talent. There's some Vince is doing a good job with some. All right, you pushing them a little too fast. Like you're doing too much. But you know, it's a progress. I feel like this pay-per-view showed them like, all right, nah, you not doing this. You definitely going here. So like this pay-per-view helps them up. Now the next shows, I'm telling you, this next one.
This one puts me at a dilemma.
New Year Evil.
Next episode.
You said what?
Next episode puts me at a dilemma because it's like, yo, you froze. Like, you're not moving, like your image.
As long as I'm talking.
It's like, do you watch Kyle O'Reilly's final match on NXT?
Absolutely. I'm not. All right. I'm sorry. I said absolutely. I said absolutely too quick. I said absolutely too quick. Hold on. I might watch highlights. I
really want to see Kyle O'Reilly lose to Von Wagner.
Shout out YouTube. YouTube sponsor us. Shout out to YouTube for some good highlights. YouTube sponsor us.
Man, I feel bad. I never thought I'd tune in. This is when you know NXT's very bad right now.
I never thought to watch it.
I never thought that Mandy Rose would be a selling point for me to watch NXT. NXT is so bad.
That's nasty. I mean, it's not nasty, but it's nasty.
It's total Andre Roshi, bruh. Like, her and he, like, that's the only reason. It's terrible, bro.
I'm a fan. I'm becoming a real legit fan of Gigi. I'm not even gonna lie to you. For real. Like, she really, like, seriously, like, she really impressed me today. Like, she all jokes aside, and then, like, honestly, like I said, I was looking as a scout, so that's why I agree with you. I've been peeped it. Soon as I saw her shorts, and then Dre, you know how I know I did it? Because looking, they even did the angle where they was showing off, you know, their walkaway right there. It was extra close than everybody else. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, they are hindering Gigi. They know it. They know it. Soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, they peep game. They saw
really,
the Instagram post.
WWE pissed me off with this because, like, it reminds me of when Naomi first, like, got to feel the glow. She would come out and twerk. And, like, she did it for, like, a good month or two straight where she come out and she twerked for, like, a good minute before she even start to walk down the ring. And I don't know if it was the Usos or if it was one of the divas that got jealous and was just like, yo, you got to stop twerking. Like, you know, if somebody, like, put an end to that.
It's probably her man. You need to relax. He want his girl out here twerking for y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Yeah. What's wrong with you?
I don't like it.
Yo, that was funny. Yo, no,
guys, relax. RELAX, relax. We don't want to put too much on wax before they go up against the line.
They did it with Scarlett back when she had a job.
Yo, no, listen, stop. Overall,
they did it to Tony Storm.
Overall, oh my God, Storm. You listen,
guys, relax.
Listen. Overall, the War Games pay-per-view, Spirit Squad, Hornswoggle, Too Cool, Latino Heat. I'm just gonna stop at Latino Heat.
I'm gonna give it Rikishi. That's like in between two.
Yo, no, it's not. No, it's not. That sounds worse.
Like 2.5.
No, I need to make something else. I'm not doing Rikishi. That means this ass. No.
I mean, I'm thinking Too Cool. No. Rikishi was the best part of
Stink
Too Cool.
Face. Like, his finish, he was known for the stink face. No, that don't sound good. Yeah, that's Too Cool. That's why it's Too Cool. The dance part was Too Cool. Was entertaining.
Scotty Too Hottie and
all of them. Yes, not Rikishi alone. No, he's known for giving people stink faces. No, that sounded like it was trash. No, we gotta come up with something else. You can't. Something in between Too Cool and Latino Heat. We got another one.
Just like in the middle, I guess, you know, those two.
Yeah, we got. We'll think of it. That makes sense because Latino heat, that's kind of high. So yeah, we gotta add one in between. We'll figure it out. But right now, what you got? It's too cool. Yeah, I feel you. It's too cool.
It wasn't bad though. I ain't gonna front, bro. It like I'll give it the props of like
1 out of 5. What you get it?
I've been super critical. 1 out of 5, you say?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.75.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad. Very entertaining pay-per-view overall. It has some replay value.
Bad matchup. It was just bad things in parts.
It wasn't. It definitely wasn't a bad matchup. Like I said, it has replay value. And then, like I said, y'all put me on to some of y'all new stars. Y'all did somewhat of your jobs. Everybody can't win, and everybody is not made for me to like. So, y'all did your job. Y'all did your role. I also give it maybe a 3 point. I can't give it a 4. It wasn't 4 worthy. So yeah, like you said, 3.7, 3.8. It was good. It was entertaining, and y'all already made me watch a match twice. So that's a win right there. That doesn't happen on a lot of pay-per-views where I want to watch it right now. That Diamond Mine versus Joe match was, I'm sorry, it was good. It was just because it was a new upper-comer, somebody I never saw, like I didn't know nothing about, and y'all really made me 100% invested. Not like, yeah, I might check him out. No, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see what's next for him. I do. I want to see what y'all doing over there with him. A lot of other people know. Waller,
the least interesting match on the card is wild to me.
It's crazy.
That's how
it's
bad
ridiculous. And then say, hold on. Not only Kyle O'Reilly had a bad match. Hold on. You got to say the whole statement.
It was Kyle not a bad
O'Reilly
match.
No. I'm sorry. The worst match on the card though. But I'm saying
it was definitely the least replay. Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly had the least replay with a tag team match. Name a tag team match Kyle O'Reilly's been in, and it doesn't have somewhat of a replay value.
Yo, Von Wagner, Von Wagner looks like a person who lied on his job application and then got to the job and
facts, yo, you don't know what to do, yo. Facts, yo.
Like, oh shit.
Just grabbed anything, like, oh shit, I got the job. Yo. I'm sorry. You're still better than Matt Carpart.
Dang, man. Really?
You're still better than Matt Carpart.
Bro, like, you went to school with Matt Carpart. I'm certain, dog. Like, y'all must have wrestled in amateur or something, bro. Like, something, bro. There's a history there, bro.
I won't stop it. All you listeners, I'm telling you. Hashtag
Von Wagner. That's where we have to. That's where you gotta like really reevaluate that.
Hashtag auto part Matt Carpart. Hashtag AutoZone head. Hashtag the extra.
Matt Carpart is like the Zordon of jobbers, and like Von Wagner would be like the Red Ranger. Like they'd be like his lead. He'd be his lead ranger.
Hey yo, that was worse than me. Yo, I couldn't even think of nothing that funny. Holy crap! Yeah. You won that one. I give you that. Oh my!
It's like he's been listening to you like just rip on him. And he's been like trying to do everything he can. Gosh dang, man. Like, yo, the way you rip Matt Carpart is like Cody, like just trying so desperately to get the fans to like him. Like, he's doing everything in his power to get your approval, and he just can't get it. It's just like the most hilarious thing to me, bro.
Jobber.
Dude,
you got people. No, hold on. Yeah, matter of fact, let me speak to y'all fans First of all, shout out for supporting us. Shout out. But nah, let me talk to y'all. Don't be tagging me what Matt Carpart done. Did you tag him and tell him what I said? That he's a jobber? Job Squad wouldn't even hire him. Did you do that? No. But you want to hashtag me, yo, Zack Ryder got a good Vince gimmick because he's trash. Of course, you're going to mock Vince. That's all you got, you jobber, scrub. How long did that last? Yeah, I'm going on the Matt Carpart rant.
Yeah, I just got one last thing to say for this episode, man. WWE let over 200 people go, and they got Von Wagner. It's just like, that's wild.
Yeah, man, this was a good Oh We Wrasslin
What
episode.
the fuck?
Yeah, and this is a slight segue. It's kind of crazy how you fired all them people, and I have to wait for Wagner on WWE 2K22. What is this roster looking like? I need to know. I don't want to hear nothing about this January talk. Let me see this roster. Y'all have fired everybody. The creation suite better be amazing. The creation suite better be amazing.
They got to pull out like every wrestler. Like, I'm talking about the Barbarian and like
Facts, Axe and Smash, all of them.
Bruh, they got to pull out everybody. They gonna pull out all WCW.
We definitely gonna see Haku.
Wrestlers. I won't be mad at that at all.
Yo, listen, just drop the roster, so I won't be too mad when the game drop. Just disappoint me now.
Bruh, when I saw the magic we made with GM Wars, and this has been historically the worst version of that game ever.
Yo, bro,
I can't imagine.
First of all, I'm mad I'm froze.
Anything better. Oh my god.
You need your flowers before we sign out. I'm mad I'm froze. You give me flowers on the whole GMO war. Yeah, I kill it with the editing. But man, you a champ with the live, bro. Cause playing live with that game every time is so nerve-wracking. Every time. When I tell you, every time I go live, I roll up. You can oh man, I wish wifey was here. I have to roll up. I have to. I'm not taking a chance of all that stress it might give me.
Bruh. I uploaded like 7 videos today. It was only supposed to be like 3 episodes, but it kept shutting off. So I had to split the episodes into like 3 different episodes because it kept cutting off. So I'm just like, like
it's ridiculous.
Inadvertently got more out of the deal, but yeah, that sucks, especially when you have a great match and it mess up on that. Like, that was
on the live though. Oh my gosh,
bro! When you have a gang of people in there,
you get to the main event.
Like, what?
Oh my god! One time when you rated my page, that's when it happened.
Oh yeah, that was it wasn't hilarious. I was mad about that, but I was like, damn, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
bro.
I went to smoke. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This is Oh We Wrasslin podcast. Shout out to Dre. Shout out your platform, the whole effing show.
Yo, go check us out on Facebook. Search the whole effing show. Same on Twitch, Twitch TV / the whole effing show. Y'all know the Twitch thing, the whole effing show. But yo, Oh We Wrasslin. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to go check it out on all your streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast on at.
And the Dre episode is still happening, y'all. I lost.
Man, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one.
I lost, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta do another prediction video. I need my get back. What's the next pay-per-view? Oh, shoot. Not till New Year's. Jeez.
Oh, but there is one last thing we gotta plug.
Oh
goodness, is it this weekend? Are we doing it this weekend? Or are we doing it the weekend after that?
I have that answer by Thursday. I'm aiming for this weekend because I'm trying to add up the intros and stuff like that. But the matches are done.
Right. Yeah.
So we're
get
close.
It this weekend. That would be perfect.
Close. Yeah. Trust me. I'm trying. I
need
it. And let me say this on air right now. I need it to be done this weekend because the faces you sent me. Oh, I got a story. Yes, but I need.
You already built up the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't slacking. You ain't slacking.
Yeah. The game, the fraction. Oh, watch how I introduce them.
That's about to be fire.
No, watch how I introduce them. It's not going to be regular. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little clue. Santina Morella. Watch how I introduce them. This is going to be fire. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole effing show could be found on Twitch.
All you had to say was that. I remember how he debuted. That's fire for one.
On Twitch. And you can find it on Facebook Gaming, Top Shelf TV on YouTube, GMO Wars on YouTube, Fresh and Frost TV on Twitch, Fresh and Frost Gaming on Facebook. Also, for content on GMO Wars. Oh We Wrasslin podcast could be found on all platforms where you can find your podcast. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Dre. Like, follow, share, subscribe, join the trend, tell a friend, sit back and relax.